The concern is that there's just a mathematical error. If this can't be made accurate, it brings into credibility question how other items may not be calculated correctly.
Have you ever been in a brand new environment and you realize it's just best to sort of lay low? Well, that is not what this freshman corporation commissioner did. You are about to see on a very basic level how a government official, and a brand new one at that, attempts to hold monopoly utility APS accountable for just bad math. And he has 9 chances to back down and just move on. 9.
This seems contradictory.
The difference between the two.
There seems to be a discrepancy in the filing.
Commissioner Lopez, the PSA rate changed to reduce the portion that was transferred.
Like I said, I'm new at this. There's a lot of numbers. I'm just wanting to make sure I'm understanding.
This goes on for more than 20 minutes. This February meeting is about APS raising a surcharge on customer bills. Rene Lopez, who has a degree in nuclear engineering, is obviously very detail-oriented. He finds a fraction of a percent discrepancy in APS's numbers. In the world of utility bills, that could have big implications in future charges to homeowners. Over and over, APS politely suggests the freshman commissioner is wrong because, again, these are very complicated issues, and critics say it's one reason a utility like APS avoids tougher scrutiny.
So can you address that discrepancy?
Which gets you again to that 0.013.
But in the filing, it had 1907.
The difference included some different scenarios.
At another point, Commissioner Nick Myers even jumps in to try to help APS by giving them an explanation for why they may be right. But Lopez insists on going with his gut, which understandably is becoming more risky given he's the newbie.
It is not accurate mathematically. If this can't be made accurate, it brings into credibility question how other items may not.
APS is once again suggesting it's Lopez, the freshman commissioner, who's not getting it.
16 is a little bit divorced from line 17.
And yet again, they give Lopez an out to just move on, but he doesn't. Finally, APS says they'll follow up.
You ask a great question, and I'm happy to take an action to follow up.
And yes, 2 days later, APS submitted what's known as a notice of errata, a legal correction, acknowledging the error. One consumer advocate says this is about math, yes, but she also says this is about an attitude that she hopes commissioners show more of.
When I saw Commissioner Lopez question APS on their numbers and continue to pursue, I thought we have a regulator who is really there to drill down into what the utility is saying, what they're meaning, and what the accuracy of their comments are.
Follow my ongoing stories on power and influence at the link in my bio.